Hello everybody, and welcome to my channel. This is my first set of videos, so please be extra merciful. Feel free to throw me some criticism too. I always like a bit of criticism. Brings out my daddy issues. In any case, this game is called Hardspace Shipbreakers, where you play the budding adventurer Jebediah, the avocado toast addict. At least that's what mine is. And his way of paying off his humongous debt of life. Now, to do this, you do it by breaking down ships into their component parts and moving them into different sections for resale. Now, before we go into our first ship cutting, I'm going to do a quick show of your equipment. The first up is a cutter. You use this to slice and dice into the component sections. Then you have your grappler, which will help you manipulate all those pieces. You're using your thrusters to thrust about, just in case you couldn't tell. The scanner you can use to find bulkhead sections, operational systems, fuel lines. Basically you use that to figure out where you're going to cut and when you're going to cut it. Inside the helmet is mainly controlled by your oxygen. It's a very important part in space, is oxygen. You do not wish to suffocate, especially not if there could be an oxygen bottle within 5 feet. Anyway, one of the first things you want to do before you start your first ship is to jump into this and buy the oxygen bottle, so you've got that extra little bit of capacity. The last section you've got here is your suit. Now you can upgrade your defence so that items don't damage you so much. You can purchase your suit so that you don't have to rent it anymore. And then you've got some audio cues to let you know when you're anywhere near any danger. With the cutting tool, it's the same again. You want me to jump down here, get some heat capacity, because nobody would like to burn alive. Pretty horrible way to go. Just upgrades, distances, how long it can run. And in here, in the next section, we've got a grappler. You also have tethers, which you can use to move the heavier objects, and a little force push module, which you can kind of think of like a little bit of the old Skyrim push road. Helps you to launch things. Anyway, enough of that crap. Into the comms and data. There's nothing here because I haven't found any yet. Sometimes in ships you'll find data viewers, and this is where you come to decrypt them, and then they'll tell you a little story about whatever poor sod actually used to own the ship. And then there's a certification, how qualified you are at cutting ships, and how qualified they feel you are at cutting ships. Once you've completed your quotas and you've done your credits, they'll then offer you a promotion. All the way down, and eventually you'll unlock each class of ship as you go. So, without further ado, let's go start cutting up a ship! So, we want some furniture for our first upgrade to promotions, and we get very lucky, we get a choice of 4 different transports. And on the right hand side you can see the class weight and value, so I think we will go with the most valuable, because we want money. We're all about paying off that debt. We want to live that dream, the space dream.
Alright, Cutter.
So,
now that you've completed your
once Weaver stopped talking over me, I will explain some more bits.
away from paying off your debt to Lynx. I know the thought of making 10,000 credits, let alone 1 billion, sounds impossible right now. But I can assure you it is within
Some of the
your
first bits you
reach.
want to cut is these themselves. These are some easy credits. God damn you, fucking Weaver. Hate
The
you.
report here says your blood work confirmed ideal genetic makeup, physique, intelligence, and psychological profile for the position of shipbreaker. I'm guessing that means Lynx thinks you're less likely to blow yourself up. Let's see if they're on to something. Complete your work order and return here to your hab when you're ready for another shift. And careful with that reactor. One false move and you're a goner. And a whole lot of credits pour. Good luck, Cutter. Weaver out.
Hopefully one day you end up cutting a reactor, Weaver. Asshole. He's not a very helpful person. I think he's a bit prejudiced against toast addicts. Let's get you to move!
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Right. Then we will rip off the antenna. If I can hit it. Beep.
Salvage
Down it goes.
secured. Credits deposited.
Jesus, that was a bit more puttery. So then we'll come down here And just over here we go. In through the airlock.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Because you do not want to depressurize the ship. It is not pleasant, especially if you're inside said ship when it happens.
Airlock pressure levels increasing.
So, first thing you want to do, rip everything off its morning. Oh look, there we go. There's a data drive. Sometimes inside these you'll get little goodies. There we are.
Hey. I know it was you. I know it was. You think you can just underbid us like that? That wasn't fair, and you know it. We make all the platinum runs for links. You think you're faster? You wish. You're flying what? A Creighton Dexter CE-8 under the hood. This here's a Tsutomu 920. Look, the captain has a deal for you. It's simple, really. A race. Half the cargo each, full burn. We'll see who can reach Mars Village first. You in? Oh come on. You're a coward, Oleg. A coward.
I think Oleg was a coward. Filthy coward. That's why he doesn't have a ship anymore. And I do. Oh well. One man's destituting debt is another man's profit margin. So next we'll open up this door. Now these are the last thing you ever want to rip out because they will try to set fire to everything. They are angry little boxes of electricity. Move the light bulb. I don't need to see my hideous face. Now you can use a bit of momentum to get things moving, fortunately. So don't over push it, and you do not want to full data inside this. It will be painful and expensive. Mostly expensive, which is very painful. There we go. There you go. And there you go. And there you go. Bye bye. That's a nice tasty furniture. Now, you will notice that my oxygen bar isn't going down. That's because we haven't depressurized the inside yet. We will do that in a minute. Once I've fully cleaned out all the inside. This will give us the maximum time because your shift timer is 15 minutes. Whereas your beginning oxygen time is only about 7. Sometimes you can get lucky and there will be oxygen tanks inside the ships. But more often than not, in these small ships, you won't find any. Don't bash it. Don't bash. As you can see, when I grab a hold of it, it goes off the wall. Those little squares, well, that's the self bar. Red is bad. Red will degrade and go boom. All clear? Yep. That's this all done. So next on the list, we come here. And this will depressurize the ship.
Air pressure level decreasing.
And all we do from now is start cutting. Cut here, and cut there. Everywhere I cut. There we go. Now the front section's cut off. We'll just let that float away when it gives 2 shucks. We'll get to it later. There we are. Getting flashbacks to Dead Space. Not good. Well, I've got to say, the other cutting setting really reminds me of Dead Space. I mean, just look at that. You know what that gun is. Everybody knows this gun. Now we know why it cut bodies so well. force our way up, and out we go. Back to this gun. Now all we do, as you can see when I goes in, it says processor. That means it belongs in the blues hole. Bye bye. Oh, I've not cut that one yet. Let's go back inside. Where did I miss?
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
What have I missed? I must have missed something. Where is it? There it is. Silly me. There we go. Try not to miss them. It's a pain in the ass. And then you have to go try and figure out what you've missed. We'll just tink, tink. And it goes. Now we go to the bottom.
Not accepted. Please
Yep.
revisit
Oh,
your training.
right. Whoopsies. My bad. Sorry. I shoved something in the wrong hole. Heard that too many times in my life.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Yes, give me money. And now we have this great big whopping hole in the middle. All we do is down that goes.
Salvage deposit accepted.
Down that
Credits
goes.
transferred.
Oh, and that's something else. There we go.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Whee! Sometimes you need to be a little quick because I don't like wasting money. I want this dick gone.
Salvage secured.
So I
Credits
can buy some
deposited.
avocado toast.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Oh, that
Salvage
was close.
secured. Account credit applied.
So you gotta be careful sometimes. You don't bash things too much. Apparently the electronics don't like to be bashed.
Cutter, you got 5 minutes left in this shift.
That's nice.
Knock out that
Go away,
work
Weaver.
before they turn
Nobody
the
likes you.
lights out on you.
You big know-all. Down with the
Cutter,
Weaver.
I need you to head back to the kiosk on the starting platform to
Yeah,
fill
you'd love me to spend money.
stat.
Put myself more
We're
debt.
out.
Account credit applied.
Just another corporate stooge. Might as well rip you off the wall too. More money. Don't worry about the timer. I know it's there. Our little friend Jebediah should survive. Nothing wrong with a little
Salvage
erotic
deposit
asphyxiation.
Credits transferred.
Down you go. Get bad. Now I don't know if you remember I was telling you about the oxygen tanks. Well, this is what they look like. Give me that sweet, sweet breath of
Oxygen
fresh air.
level stabilizing.
Now we're going to come all the way around the back of the ship. Start dealing with the thrusters. Off with that. Beautiful shot.
Valuable object processed.
Oh,
Credits deposited.
get back down there. Sneaky computer. We'll just yank that out of here. And away that goes. Gracefully slide inside.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Unfortunately not needed on this ship. It will be needed on the later ships. And I'll explain what that is then. Don't want to be busting out people's avocado brains. Up here we have our friendly nuclear reactor. Totally safe. That's why we only have 6 fingers in each hand. Whoop. And that's why you don't really want to overuse that booster at some point. It can have bad side effects. And bye-bye. Now this,
Valuable
you have a
object
short
processed.
window
Credits awarded.
to rip out that engine. And Kaputski. What the? Get!
That's it.
There we go.
Salvage deposit
Bad engine.
accepted. Credits transferred.
Oh, and we missed some parts. Well, that should be flying over my head in a minute. There we are.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
What's messing about? Excellent, that's everything.
Time is winding down, Cutter.
Yes, time's winding down.
Dig deep
So
and
what we do now
let's
is
finish
use the
strong.
tethers. This is how you rip out the big bits. Down that goes.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Now you can see we're done in the last 30 seconds, and I want to use as many of these tethers up because it takes more than one set of tethers to do this whole shit. Oh, the tethers. No! Ooh! Ouch, 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 ouch. Ah. And that's what I was saying about careful with this cutter. You can end up slicing yourself. Listen, I'm not going to get used to cut this tethers this time. Oh well. I suppose his next shift will have to do it. Though I would say that's a pretty good first shift. You know? 1.9 million. I'd be happy with that. What have we destroyed? 8 mounts, 6 lights, almost a half ton of aluminium. And the power cell I sliced in half. Whoops. And I failed the power cell because I sliced it in half. Apparently that's bad. And here's the real kicker. You earned all that money, and now they're going to take their cut. The interest on the debt of your life. Payment to work for them, basically. Payment for them to take the products that you give them. Payments for all their equipment. Payments to live in space. Water, oxygen, food. It just never ends. But we made a small dent. I'm proud of it. And on the second shift, we will finish dissecting the bad ship.